Hello, everybody. Good morning. Um, I want to talk about something that I really think it should be talked about. Okay. Um, so it is very easy to look at the male, the the boy, the man, the youth, who is a guy, who is unruly, who is rude, uncultured. It's very, very easy to look at them and label them as the architects or the custodians of patriarchy. This is wrong. It's a very, very wrong approach. The reason is because these people are victims, right? Now, let me explain what I mean by that. The circle of men, the circle, the fraction of men that control, that have designed and is enforcing patriarchy is very, very minute. Like they are less than 0.000000001 of our society. They are very, very, little. But these are the people that control means and control power. And they decide and define, what patriarchy is. And so every other man is a victim of this system. Okay? So it's a system that has been designed already. And it is not a problem that can be solved, in the bedroom where the man embodies, feminism and tries to, be equal with the partner. That will not solve the problem of patriarchy in the larger society. The man, the average man, is a victim of this system. The average boy on the street is a victim of this system. Patriarchy is a function of power, is a function of both political power and economic power. I really would like to advocate that organizations should design projects and programs for the male child, for the boy, because at the end of the day, they didn't do anything. They didn't, I see the photos of, I see a young boy in my community, walking around, and I ask myself, what role did this guy play in his current economic state? And I realized that, even his father, did not, was not part of the decision making process that have brought this, our society to where it is, or have resulted in the socio-economic life of, that he's experiencing now, or his family and his generation would probably experience. You see, the fraction, and this is a pointer for you, right? The number of men, the fraction of men that have, how would I say, that make decisions for the whole men is not a representation of men worldwide. This is the truth. It's not. Take war, for example. The people who decide that they should go for a war are just some men in a room, and then they entice and they make it mandatory for a whole lots of men out there who do not care, basically, who are not interested in going for this war. They make them to, go or to enlist to fight this war. At the end of the day, these same men that decide that the war should happen, they barricade themselves and then position themselves strategically so that the impact of this war does not affect them or their children and children. And then every other person, have to try to cheat the system they have created so that they themselves will be absorbed, or will not be affected by the systems or by the resultant effects of the war that they persecuted, generations ago. And this is a problem. So let us, if you cannot do anything, avoid the temptation of seeing an average man as a patriarchy advocate or as a custodian of patriarchy, because to be very frank, we are all victims. We are all victims. And unless the change starts from the top, um, it's like saying a drop of water makes an ocean. That's a lie. That's a blunt lie. It is not possible. It is just not possible. Okay. So thank you very much. I think that this is a big problem. I think that this should be looked at, and organizations that are concerned, please develop design programs for boys. For me, I do branding and marketing, and I'm going to be rolling out mentorship programs, for boys, because I believe that we cannot have a future of imbalance where we have bunch of men who are nowhere, and then the other side a whole lot of empowered women on this side. It's not going to give a balanced society. Of course, I am not advocating that empowerment programs for women and girls should be stopped or reduced. No, and I'm just saying that empowerment programs and development programs for boys should be increased, intensified, and should come to stay. Thank you very much. Bye bye.